अमीहि त्वां सुरसङ्घा विशन्ति केचिद्भीताः प्राञ्जलयो गृह्णन्ति स्वस्ति इत्युक्त्वा महर्षिः सिद्धसङ्घाः स्तुवन्ति त्वां स्तुतिभिः पुष्कलाभिः. In this verse, Arjuna observes that the groups of celestial beings are entering Krishna's divine form, some with fear and humility, folding their hands in reverence. The great sages and perfected beings are also praising Krishna, chanting blessings and hymns in gratitude. This verse highlights the reverence that both divine beings and sages hold for Krishna, showcasing his divine authority and the acknowledgement of his greatness in the universe. रुद्रादित्या वसवो ये च साध्या विश्वेश्विनौ मरुतश्चोष्मपाश्च गन्धर्वयक्षा सुरसिद्धसङ्घा वीक्षन्ते त्वां विस्मिताश्चैव सर्वे. In this verse, Arjuna lists various celestial beings who are in awe of Krishna's divine form. He mentions the Rudras, Adityas, Vasus, Siddhas, Ashwins, Maruts, and other divine entities, including Gandharvas and Yakshas, who are all gazing at Krishna with wonder and amazement. This verse emphasizes the collective awe and respect that various divine beings have for Krishna, illustrating his unparalleled majesty and the impact of his divine presence on the cosmos. Rupam mahatte बहुवक्त्रनेत्रं महाबाहो बहुबाहुरुपादं बहुतरं बहुदंष्ट्राकरालं दृष्ट्वा लोकाः प्रव्यथितास्तथाहम्. In this verse, Arjuna describes Krishna's magnificent form, noting that it has many faces and eyes and is characterized by numerous powerful arms and legs. He observes that Krishna's form has many mouths and fearsome teeth, which fills him and all the worlds with terror. This verse illustrates the overwhelming and fearsome nature of Krishna's universal form, highlighting the profound impact it has on Arjuna and all beings who witness it. नभस्पृशन् दीप्तमनेकवर्णौ व्यात्ताननन्दीप्तविशालनेत्रं दृष्ट्वा हि त्वां प्रव्यथितान्तरात्मा धृतिर्न विन्दामि शमै च विष्णु. In this verse, Arjuna describes Krishna's divine form as reaching up to the sky, radiating with multiple colors. Krishna's face is wide and his large bright eyes are fearsome, creating a sense of profound terror within Arjuna. He admits that upon seeing Krishna, his inner being is shaken and he is unable to maintain his composure or find peace. This verse captures the intense emotional and psychological impact of witnessing Krishna's universal form, showcasing the overwhelming awe and fear it inspires within Arjuna. दंष्ट्राकरालानि च ते मुखानि दृष्टैव काला नलसन्निभानि दिशो न जाने न लभे च शर्मा प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास. In this verse, Arjuna is overwhelmed by the sight of Krishna's fearsome faces, which resemble the terrifying teeth of a fierce creature, likening them to the flames of death itself. He expresses his confusion and fear, stating that he cannot discern the directions or find peace. He implores Krishna, the Lord of the universe, to show him mercy. This verse encapsulates Arjuna's deep fear and confusion, highlighting his vulnerability and need for Krishna's compassion amidst the overwhelming terror of witnessing his divine form. अमी च त्वां धृतराष्ट्रस्य पुत्रास् सर्वे सहैवावनिपालसङ्घैः भीष्मो द्रोणस्सूतपुत्रस्तथासौ सहास्मदीयैरपि योधमुख्यैः. In this verse, Arjuna acknowledges that all sons of Dhritarashtra and the warriors allied with them, including notable figures like Bhishma, Drona, and the son of Charioteer, are also witnessing Krishna's divine form. He mentions that they too are seeing this awe-inspiring sight alongside him. This verse emphasizes the universality of Krishna's divine revelation, as it is not just Arjuna but also the key figures of the battlefield who are affected by the extraordinary sight of Krishna's universal form. Vaktrani te tvaramana vishante dranshta karalani bhayanakani kechit vilagna dashanantareshu sandrishyante churnitairuttamangai. In this verse, Arjuna describes how the fearsome mouths of Krishna's divine form are devouring the warriors on the battlefield. He notes that some are caught between the terrible teeth and their bodies are being crushed into powder, emphasizing the horror of the scene. This verse powerfully conveys the overwhelming destruction that Krishna's divine form brings, reinforcing the theme of divine retribution and the consequences of the war. Arjuna's vivid imagery reflects the intense fear and dread felt by those witnessing this cosmic event. Yatha nadinam bahavombuvegas samudrameva bhimukha dravanti tatha tavami naralokavira vishanti vaktranyabhivijvalanti. In this verse, Arjuna compares the fierce warriors of the human world to rivers rushing towards the ocean. He notes that just as many rivers flow swiftly into the sea, the brave warriors are being drawn into Krishna's mouth, which are blazing with intensity. This verse vividly illustrates the overwhelming power of Krishna's divine form and the inescapable destruction that awaits the warriors, reinforcing the theme of cosmic inevitability and divine authority in the face of conflict. Yatha pradiptai jwalan patanga vishanti nashai samriddha vegaah tathaiva nashai vishanti lokas tavapi vaktrani samriddha vegaah. In this verse, Arjuna draws a powerful analogy between the fate of insects that rush into a blazing flame and the brave warriors entering Krishna's fearsome mouths. He notes that just as these insects head towards the fire with great speed, the warriors are also rushing into destruction. This verse underscores the theme of inevitable destruction, portraying the futility of the warriors' efforts in the face of divine power and Arjuna's recognition of the tragic consequences of the battle. Lelihyase grasamanas samantal lokan samagran vadanaijvaladdihi tejobhirapurya jagat samagram bhasastavograf pratapanti Vishnu. In this verse, Arjuna describes Krishna's divine form as consuming the entire universe with his blazing mouths. He observes that Krishna is engulfing all worlds and that the intense radiance emanating from his form is filling the entire cosmos with light. This verse highlights the all-encompassing and destructive nature of Krishna's divine form, illustrating the overwhelming force of the divine and the impact it has on the universe, reinforcing the theme of divine authority and the inevitability of fate in the cosmic order.